tried to reach out to somebody on your Instagram.
Right.
I'm not too sure who's handling it. So Pia.
I sometimes see it, but I usually handle pass it to my staff.
Okay. So basically, I see you exhibit at most of the shows, right? You exhibit at JCK.
Right.
And which of the shows, Bangkok?
Not Bangkok anymore. JCK, Inorgenta, Vicenza.
Okay, I see you there. So what are connect in terms of collaborations? You know,
Okay.
what could we do? Since I will be at the Exhibitors, I will be at the JCK show. I was at the Inorgenta show. So I'm there most of the shows. I'd love to come and discuss about
Are you the one on WhatsApp?
I am.
I think I received maybe a message or
Yes,
two.
yes. Oh, it's you? Christelle. Yeah, this is you?
I see the number. Yes, that's me.
Oh, perfect. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Renu.
I'm Martin.
Finally, we meet in
Yes,
person.
yes.
You're Martin.
Yes, I'm Martin.
Okay. So Martin, tell me that do you generally work with influencers in terms of
We don't really, not yet,
Okay.
as of now. But I'm open to it in the future.
Okay. Okay. And next show for you is which one you said?
Next show now is March, right? So March. Next show is JCK.
JCK. So now since we meet face to face, I will take the conversation ahead and we'll see what we can do together. Can I take a video of this beautiful necklace, please? Wow.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, I'm quiet now.
Okay.
Sorry.
But Martin, how long have you been in the jewelry business?
Around 13 years now.
13 years. You own the company?
Sorry?
You own the company?
It's a family company.
Oh,
Family company. Not mine yet, but
Family
company.
business.
Yes, family business.
and you take care of the operations?
I take care of operations and sales and a little bit of marketing.
Oh,
See you later.
All right. So, why do you think your family got into the jewelry business?
Actually, it started from my grandma. So my grandma used to be a nurse, and back then it was a difficult time, I think, for the world. That was when China was very difficult, and before she would give vitamins. So back then, vitamins used to be given by injection. It's not by pills.
Okay.
Right? So before she would inject someone, she would offer them maybe some jade, a few pieces of jewelry, and that's how we started this whole business. Right?
Okay.
After my grandma, we started to move into manufacturing, ODM manufacturing by subcontracting in China, right? Being Hong Kong based. And then after that, once we had volume, we opened some export markets in the US and Europe, and now we have our own factory and we start to do harder manufacturing for jewelry.
And you specialize on
We specialize in natural diamond jewelry.
with silver?
Gold. So all gold and all diamond, natural diamonds, not lab diamonds.
Okay. This is a luxury.
Luxury, yes. But we cater to mainly businesses. So, for example, like when we say exporter to US and Europe, we mean like we cater to mom and pop shops who have maybe 1 to 5 stores, right? We're also open to dealing with chain stores, but mainly our advantage is being fast in adapting to market trends. So whenever a new trend comes out, in 4 weeks we can make the product from concept to finished product. That's our strength.
So you
We're very
employ
fast.
a lot of people.
Sorry?
You employ a lot of people.
We're okay. We're a medium-sized entity.
All right. So you have necklaces,
Necklaces,
earrings,
Earrings.
and rings,
rings, yes.
and brooches, like
Brooch, sometimes. It's not so popular in the States, so a lot of our products are mainly targeted to Europe and US.
How is the business?
It's a good business. It's a difficult business, but if you have a passion for it and if you get a feel of it, right, you know what your customers are looking for, you know what to buy and what to sell. You have to match being a buyer and a seller at the same time.
So you must learn a lot from your grandma,
My grandma, not really, more my dad.
from your dad.
My dad. So my dad, like I said, he opened up the export markets, and my job now is to not to mess it up, to continue.
You're the best model. You look like a movie star. Right? A lot of people might have said that.
Yes, yeah. Sorry?
A lot of people might have said that you look like a movie star.
Just you.
That's a little bit more.
All right, Martin. Your main market is Europe, you said, right?
US and Europe.
US and Europe. About in Asia, not much.
In Asia, we do have some customers, but they have to come to our office in Hong Kong.
Oh, okay. Well, it's not far.
Not far. I think from Philippines around less than 2 hours.
Yeah.
Right? Hong Kong's pretty much in the middle of Asia. So if you're from Bangkok, from Japan, from Philippines, Indonesia, Malaysia, you can just go to Hong Kong, spend 1 day, 2 days, look at the stuff, eat some good food, and then fly back up.
And it's still the world city, right? Hong Kong is still the world
Hopefully.
city. You speak English well. Did you get your education these days?
In the States, yes. So I had college in Boston.
Oh, you must be very, very smart too.
I hope so.
Okay, can you tell us about this product?
So here we have some natural diamond jewelry. We focus on using materials that are more rare and more uncommon. So we have a lot of fancy shaped diamond jewelry. Fancy shaped pieces take quite a bit of time to match. They take, if round diamonds take 4 weeks to produce, fancy shape just to match one piece takes around 1 to 2 months to match, not even production. Right? So for example, the pieces you see here, if I were to reproduce the same one, it would take me another 1 to 2 months to make, because the matching, you cannot make the same piece twice. For example, fancy shapes will have different lengths and widths,
Okay.
so they will always be slightly different. You can't always use the same mold.
So are the diamonds real? I mean, are they natural?
Natural.
Or produced?
Our diamonds that we use are natural. So
Okay.
our outlook on the market is lab-grown diamonds is not a new thing. It's always been around. Right? It's been around since I started the business. So 13 years ago, it already existed. Right? But what matters is supply and demand. Right? Economics. What economically makes sense for a business. Right? If a product has unlimited supply, even with a fixed demand, the prices naturally have to come down, right? Which has been the case for lab-grown diamonds for the last 10 years or so. Every year it's a 50% decrease, guaranteed, every single year.
A lot of people invest on jewels
Yes.
instead of stocks because they say that as time goes by, it appreciates. Do you encourage people to invest in jewels and gems?
I do encourage people to invest because I'm 50 years in business, right? I see our old inventory and I see the prices now, and for sure there's an increase in price, for sure, guaranteed. Whatever gold you have back then, let's say like 10 years ago, 20 years ago, in the last 3 years alone, gold has increased around 50 to 80%, right? So they do increase in value.
Right, so it's really not just a luxury business, it's also very profitable.
Very profitable. Let's say you have old stock in the back of your safe, you can easily take it now and sell it and easily gain 50% from if it was like 10 years ago. Very
Where is this name came from?
Christelle. So
Yeah.
we used to be called Weesoon. Weesoon. That used to be our former name.
Okay.
But when we participated in trade shows, let's say in London,
That's
they saw the
English.
name
Oh.
and they saw "we soon," and in English that means take a peek, very soon.
Oh yeah.
So ever since that incident, we changed the name to Christelle.
And who is Christelle, by the way?
Christelle is based on the crystal rock formation of the diamond.
Okay.
Yes. So there's no one in the company; it's just a name.
Okay. So it's based on the formation of diamonds.
Yes.
Crystal.
Crystal rock. Yes.
Okay, that's very nice. Can I take a photo solo